There is a concept in Jewish mysticism called lema'alah, min, he, the Hebrew lamed, Hebrew mem, Hebrew he, in Hebrew lamed, Hebrew he, Hebrew mem, Hebrew nun, Hebrew he, Hebrew te, Hebrew be, Hebrew hang. Literally above nature, and once you see the number logic it's hard to unsee. 7 is the number of the natural world. 7 days of creation, 7 days in a week, 7 visible planets to the ancients, 7 notes, 7 colors. Nature is a system that counts to 7. 8 is what's on the other side of that, not more nature, but what exceeds the system entirely, and it's load-bearing, not decorative. Circumcision on the 8th day. Chanukah is 8 nights, and the whole miracle is oil doing what oil cannot do. Shemini Atzeret, the 8th day assembly, hangs off the end of a 7-day festival, like an extra step where the staircase should have ended. When the tradition wants to mark a rupture in natural law, it counts to 8. What gets me is that this is a pre-modern framework for the anomalous, as a category, not a specific monster or miracle, but a slot in the structure of reality reserved for the thing that doesn't fit. A named place for high strangeness. 4 centuries before anyone called it that. The numeral is doing something too. 7 is an open figure, a line that stops, while 8 is a closed circuit that crosses itself. Infinity stood upright, a number that returns. I don't think the Maharal was writing about anything in the sky, but we've spent a century groping for words for what people report. Non-human, non-local, not obeying the physics we've got, arriving on cycles we can't predict. And here's a tradition that already had a slot for it and just called it above nature. Full disclosure so nobody feels tricked. I went so far down this hole I wrote a novel out of it, about beings that pass through Earth every 8 years. It never solved, but I'd have posted this either way. Anyone know of parallels in other traditions? I keep half remembering that 8 does something similar in Chinese numerology, and in some Gnostic material, the Audod sits above the 7 planetary spheres, which is almost 2 on the nose, but I don't know that material well enough to say anything responsible about it.